Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen.
Hello.
Today, Harold and I are going to talk to you a little bit, and we want to find out what you think about
A very deep subject.
Very deep.
Very deep. Very deep.
Some of you, when Harold made, it's been months ago, but we both made a pineapple sandwich and put cheese on it. And some of you said, I've never eaten a pineapple sandwich. Some of you said, I have eaten pineapple sandwiches, but not with cheese. So today we're going to talk about
Sandwiches. What you like.
Yeah.
What you like. Things that we've done. You know, we're in Alabama, so there's and just a section of Alabama. I found out that we've had people come to our church. We had a youth pastor who moved in from South Alabama, down near Troy, southeastern Alabama, down there. And I said something about a tomato sandwich, and he'd never heard of such. He'd never eaten a sandwich with just tomato. So
talking about that, that's probably my favorite summer sandwich. And the reason I say summer sandwich, I love a garden fresh tomato sandwich. But the tomatoes that we buy during the winter and the rest of the year that are grown in greenhouses probably.
I don't know, whatever.
I don't know.
They look like tomatoes, but they don't taste like tomatoes.
They don't. But I love tomato sandwiches. And what's so unique, the last time we were at Chris and Amy's in Louisiana, we were fixing tomato sandwiches. And of course, we put mayonnaise on ours. Mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. And Chris's wife, Amy, ate hers with mustard.
Did she put mayonnaise on it also? Just mustard.
Just
tomatoes
mustard.
and mustard. Okay.
And I thought, now that's something that I don't do. But I don't know if it's how you were brought up, you know, the types of sandwiches.
Where?
Yes, where. And what I would like to see is I would like for you to tell me the state you're from and what is your favorite sandwich that's just a common type sandwich. Now, we love BLTs. We're not talking about a bacon, lettuce, and tomato. We're just talking about sort of just when you're hungry and you don't want to heat up the stove or whatever, what might you fix?
All right. That plus, you know what, I grew up eating. We would have a tomato sandwich. We would have a banana sandwich.
Mm-hmm. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly. That's primarily what we grew up with. The difference in mine and Sue's tomato sandwiches, it doesn't matter to me whether it's white bread or whole wheat bread. Mm-hmm. That I don't care. But I like my bread toasted just very lightly.
I don't.
Just a little bit put it in toaster just long enough. Then I mash it together to break the, instead of cutting the crust off, I mash it.
Yeah.
Put salt, lots of salt and pepper.
And lots of mayonnaise.
Yeah. Some people cut their sandwiches. I had a childhood friend. We were at his house one time and his mom made sandwiches for us, and I don't remember what it was. And when my mama cut a sandwich or whatever, we cut it diagonally across, so she had two triangles. Mm-hmm. She cut her sandwiches that day straight across, so he had two little rectangles. And I remember he stood his up. Must have been banana sandwich. He stood his banana sandwich half up on the table right there in front of me. I don't know why I remember
My
that.
mama always cut ours where you had triangles too.
Yeah, I don't cut mine now.
But if I make both of us a tomato sandwich, he wants his bread toasted, and I know to put mayonnaise on both sides and
lots of
it. Mm-hmm. But a banana sandwich, this is going to be different. I like them both ways. But now, if I'm going to fix a banana sandwich, I will put mayonnaise and bananas. Some of you only put peanut butter and banana. Mm-hmm. Did you ever have peanut butter and banana?
Maybe, but I don't know if I had it with peanut butter and mayo. I'm a mayo fan. If I made it as a kid, I probably would have put mayo on one side and peanut butter on the other. Yeah. I don't know. Probably did.
Okay, so if you eat banana sandwiches, tell me if you put peanut butter or mayonnaise on it, or it may be something different.
And I heard people say you eat talking about a tomato sandwich going back, just a vegetable sandwich without any meat. Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
I like bought ham, sliced ham and cheese sandwich. I like that with a sweet pickle on it. I don't like dill pickles on a sandwich. I like a Reuben sandwich. You might have made Reuben sandwiches.
Yeah.
I never had one till I was in college.
Yeah.
But I like a Reuben sandwich. Hardee's has not Hardee's. Arby's has a pretty good Reuben sandwich, but not really.
And let me tell you, Miss Annie introduced me to a different sandwich. She said she had this as a little girl, and she said her grands love it now. So I came home and I didn't make a whole sandwich, but I took one slice of bread and I put peanut butter on it and then sliced dill pickles. She said, try it. I tried it and it was good. So now Harold had never had that, and he
haven't.
He said, I don't know, but that is another sandwich that is different. And I'm not going to say that's a very common sandwich because I'd never heard of it till Miss Annie was telling me.
Now, how you said for them to let you know? How do they let you know what sandwich they like?
They're going to comment on this video.
Okay.
And then we'll see what they like the most. And I plan to show you one day a sandwich that you haven't had it, but when we're in Louisiana and my Amy's mother and she and I will go out shopping and we'll eat lunch, and we eat at a place that women love, And this sandwich,
frou.
no, well, this sandwich is so good, and I'm going to show you that very soon.
What is it?
It's going to be a surprise.
Well, I want to know.
Well, you'll know, and you can taste it while I make
Tell
it.
them about real quick. We're about out of time.
Yeah.
Tell them about the sandwich Field talked to you about. They made a lot of Alabama folks know about, or Southern people know about dried beans, dried butter beans, big white butter beans.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've always worked. I worked when I taught school during Christmas holidays and whatever, and I just have to be doing something. Well, after I retired, there's a little grocery store not too far from us in Vincent. And a friend of ours, he graduated with Harold. He's in heaven right now, but he and his wife owned the grocery store at that time, and I would work there on Saturdays because he sold
I had like a little deli.
And we were talking about sandwiches one day, and Phil said, have you ever had a butter bean sandwich? I said, no, I can't say that I have. He said, oh my goodness. He said, when you put your dried butter beans in the refrigerator,
After, you've had your meal and these are leftovers.
Leftovers. Yeah. And he said, the starch in them, it gets real thick in the refrigerator. He said, put you some mayonnaise on your bread and get you a spoon of those cold butter beans and just spread those out, put salt and pepper, and if you wanted to put a slice of onion, he said that is really good. Harold hadn't tried that, but I did one time, and it is good.
One other thing. What kind of bread? This is for Todd and Liz, and you'll know who you. If you're watching, I'm talking to you. Does it have to be Wonder Bread, or can it be
Bunny bread?
Was it Bunny Bread?
Okay,
Bunny Bread, or what brand of? I call it loaf bread. I don't know what
white bread or wheat
sandwich bread. Yeah.
Sandwich bread.
What kind? What brand name? What you like? White, wheat, whatever. Okay, include that in your comments. Okay.
Yes, and we're gonna go because we're not gonna keep you. But I wanted to tell you this. Harold and I talk quite often about how we know that God gave us Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen.
Absolutely, no doubt.
We never ever said, let's do a cooking show. Let's see if we can get people to watch us. It was given to us God blessed us because we have all of y'all as family now. And we're so blessed. And I just want to say it's God that brought us together. And I will forever be grateful for that because we're blessed beyond measure. I am able to cook and to can and to clean house. I don't really like that, but I'm able to do that now. So thank y'all for following me. Those of you that say, how do I order a cookbook? I still get a message every day about that. Go to my website, which is MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com, and it'll show you how. But before we go, I'm going to remind you what?
Be salt and nice.
Salt and light.
Salt and light.
Y'all know that story about Bryce, our grandson, said, be salt
And nice.
But be salt and light. Thank you for following us, and we'll be back soon.
Bye-bye.